Welcome back. So in this class we are going to study some more examples of what? Cosets. So first of all we will recall the definition of coset. So what is the definition of coset? Given a vector space V and a subset W of V, then coset of W in V is nothing but the set of the form V plus W, which is equal to set of all V plus small w such that this small w belongs to what? W. So this is called as what? This is called as coset of W in our vector space V, where this small v is called as what? The representative of the coset. Okay, and from where we are taking this small v? Note, we are talking about coset of W in V. So therefore this small v is from what? V. Okay, so I'll say where, okay, this v is from what? V. Note one thing. So as we change this v, the coset is also going to what? Change, and this v is called as a representative of our coset, right? Now let us see this example over here, but before that just let us recall the example that we have discussed before this. So before this we have seen an example of R2 and W was x-axis, right? And what were our cosets in this case? So cosets of W in R2, right? V is R2, were nothing but what? They were the lines parallel to what? X-axis. You might remember this. And I would like to recall one more thing. Okay, so if you take 1 2 plus W, so what was our coset in that case? Suppose this is R2, suppose this is our just a minute, yes, suppose this is our R2, this B1 is nothing but what? Our W. Now once we talk about the coset 1 2 plus W, it is nothing but what? No doubt it is a line parallel to what? This x-axis, but this line is passing through which point? This 1 2. Just keep this in mind. Okay, so this was about the last example. Now let us see this second example over here. Okay, so in this example V is given to be R3. Now let us see geometrically what is W. Note, if you find the dimension of W, then you will get dimension of W to be 2. Now since the dimension of W is 2, what should be W? W should be what? A plane passing through origin, right? It should be a plane. In this case W is a plane, but what is the equation of plane over here? It is given in question only, but in order to understand it, let us recall the definition of R3, right? So in this way our R3 is defined, right? So what is the change in R3 and W? Okay, the Z coordinate is taken to be what? 0. So this is the equation of what? The plane that is given to us. Means indirectly what I am saying, this W is nothing but what? It is a plane, Z is equal to what? 0. Okay, now try to understand what is a plane Z is equal to 0. So geometrically what is W? W is nothing but what? The xy plane, right? Z is equal to 0 means what? It is a xy plane. So you know, on xy plane you are having Z coordinate to be 0 only. Okay, so let us see geometrically the diagram of it. See, so this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis, and this is my z-axis, right? continuing in this way ahead. So if I take certain point on z axis, let us say somewhere here, okay, so see this point is going to have non-zero z coordinate, in the sense it is going to be some 0 0 10, let us say. So will this point be present in W? No chance, because what are the points that are present in W? The points which are having the z coordinate to be what? 0. Such points are present in what? W, and you can see that I have shown it with the help of yellow color. Okay, so geometrically what will be cosets of W in V in this case? They will be planes parallel to what? This xy plane. Okay, so over here I have tried to give one example. See this one. Okay, this plane I have taken. Okay, this plane, right? You can see it is a plane parallel to what? The xy plane. Or if I go in a more specific way, so somewhat like this. Okay, so let me say, suppose this is our W, and these are nothing but what? Cosets. This will be something V1 plus W, and this one will be something V2 plus W, and this will be what? Continued. Okay, so for these particular examples, our cosets are nothing but what? They are the planes parallel to what? XY plane. Now moving towards next example. Now just recall the definition of line in plane in R2. What is the equation of line? It is AX plus BY is equal to what? C. But if this C is non-zero, then your line does not pass through what? Origin. Okay, but if this C is taken to be 0, then you will get equation of line to be somewhat like this, and this is nothing but what? It is a line passing through origin. So over here V is given to be R2 and W is nothing but what? A line passing through origin. So what will be your cosets in this case? They will be lines parallel to what? W, isn't it? So here, over here I have tried to show it. So this is our W, that is a line passing through origin, and our cosets will be somewhat like this, right? So this is one coset, this is one coset, and this is one coset. Now remember, in between this coset and this coset, there are infinitely many cosets. Is that fine? But you know it, right? It is not possible to draw that kind of a diagram. Similarly here also, right? Over here also, between this plane and this plane there will be infinitely many planes, and they are also what? The cosets, right? So now let us go for few notes. Now once we are having the coset, remember coset मध्ये कायम आपला representative असतोच. What is the meaning of this? Just now while explaining the example of V is equal to R2 and W is equal to what? X axis, I have told you if we try to go for this coset 1 2 plus W, it will be what? A line parallel to X axis but passing through what? 1 2. Similarly, if we take 2 3 plus W, what will be this? This is also going to be a line parallel to what? X axis but passing through what? 2 3. So I want to point out that whenever we talk about the coset V plus W, this coset always contains what? Its representative. Okay, what is the reason behind it? The simple reason is, what will be our V plus W? Our V plus W is nothing but what? It is a collection of V plus small w, such that this small w varies in what? W. So since this W is a subspace, okay, so what can I do is I can take my small w to be 0 in particular, isn't it? Since W is a subspace, it is a vector space itself, so it is going to have 0. Okay, so in particular if I take my W to be 0, So which element you will see in this coset? V plus 0, and that is nothing but what? V. Just try to recall what is coset actually. In this representative we add what? All elements of W. So in particular, if I add 0 to V, I am going to get what? V. Is that okay? So your coset is always going to contain what? The representative. Means if I talk about V1 plus W in general, so it is guaranteed that this V1 plus W is going to contain what? V1. So V1 will belong to what? This coset V1 plus W. That is about first note. Now let us go for the second note. So my second note is W is a coset in V with 0 vector as its representative. Means I want to point out that W पण हा एक कोसेटच असतो. Okay, whenever you are having certain vector space and whenever you are having subspace of V, so definitely we can find cosets of the type V plus W. But हा जो V आहे हा कुठला असतो? If we talk about coset W in V, it means this representative is from where? A vector space V, right? So now vector space is also having a 0 vector. So if in particular, if I take my representative to be 0, then what I am going to get? 0 plus W, and that is nothing but what? 0. So what I want to point here is, whenever you are having a vector space, whenever you are having a subspace, this subspace itself is one coset. Just try to understand. Okay, so subspace itself is a coset, and what is the representative of that? It is what? 0. Okay, so this is about second note.